2, 1.
Deneen Ruggles. Her lectures on preparedness are based on her mother's book, Marlene's Magic with Food Storage, a very popular book. So here we go. What are you going to teach us today?
So today we're going to focus on step 5 that's in the book. Mostly we're going to focus on soybeans.
All right.
Not many people I've ever met know what to do with soybeans. They
True.
know about them, they know that they're used a lot in the Orient, but they don't know how to use them themselves.
I like miso soup, but I don't know how to make it.
Well, I'm gonna teach you. I'm gonna teach you some great
I'm
stuff.
so
with soybeans.
excited.
Actually, because of time constraints, we can't teach you how to do it, but there's always references to that. You can always go to the website and learn how to make all this stuff.
And again, your website is the same as the name of the book, Marlene's Magic.
Without the apostrophe.
Oh, yes, marlenesmagic.com.
So.
And it'll be linked through KJAS website too.
Yeah. Now I want to start with why soybeans are so awesome. These contain 40% protein.
Oh.
They also contain all 8 essential amino acids, and that means they're digested very easily. That protein is going to get to your body. And of course the calcium with the milk. Vitamin B is in this also.
Oh, interesting.
So this bean is a must for nutrition in your life today, especially in food storage, to have these beans. Now, there's so many things you can do with soybeans. So I'm going to start. Here's your raw. You can sprout your soybeans. And I will talk a lot about sprouting on my sprouting segment. But you can sprout the soybeans. That's just for visual aid right there. You can cook your soybeans and ground them. Now these, when they're ground, you can put in anything. You can put in hamburger, salads, soups, stews.
Because they don't have much of a flavor. They take on the flavor.
They have no flavor. In fact, when I do my large lectures, we put this in a tuna salad and an egg salad. It's a stretcher. If you have to feed a lot of people, you grind up your soybeans, stick it in, you're going to be able to feed a lot more, and it's more nutritious. One quick story, my husband and I had some friends over, and we had this in our hamburger. And afterwards he said, "Those hamburgers were the best hamburgers I've ever had." I'm like, yes.
There's the secret ingredient.
There's a secret ingredient, and it's soy, and it's so healthy. Not only were they good, but nutritious. The next thing you can make is soy milk. And soy milk, I got addicted to this when I lived in Taiwan. They drink this all the time.
Okay.
And basically, you cook them.
Hard to do?
What's that?
Is it hard to do? Or are you going to
To
tell
make
us?
soybean?
Okay.
I'm going to give you the quick version.
Okay,
It's not that hard. It's not that hard. You cook your soybeans, you grind them, and you mush them.
So like put them through a strainer?
Put them through a cheesecloth.
Oh, a cheesecloth.
And the milk will run out.
The milk will run out. How interesting.
Yeah, and I will put directions to how to do that on the website. Once you have your soy milk, you can then make tofu. Every time I say tofu, people stick their noses up at me. It's because you haven't eaten tofu right.
Okay.
Tofu will take on the taste of anything you put it in. You can put it in smoothies because it's a creamy texture. You can put it in, you can fry it and it tastes like a meat. You put it in soups. Today, we're going to make a lasagna with tofu.
All right.
It replaces ricotta.
So let's do
Okay,
it.
it replaces ricotta cheese.
Ah.
So I'm going to show you quickly how to do this.
Great.
So easy. This is easier than any lasagna. So why don't you put a little bit on the bottom of the pan. And we'll spread that around.
Is that about enough?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay.
Now this lasagna, you don't have to mess with boiling your noodles. You know what we use? Something right from your storage. Tortilla shells. Flour, salt, and water mixed together. You will never know. Never know it's not lasagna noodles. And I just cut them in thirds, as you can see here. And you just layer it like you would any lasagna.
Wonderful.
Here's our tofu mixture. It has tofu, sour cream, dry Parmesan cheese, because that's also in your storage, and chicken bouillon in here. So we're going to divide this in 3, because we're going to do 3 layers. And this is like your cottage cheese, ricotta cheese mixture.
Interesting.
And then another layer of spaghetti sauce.
Okay. Okay, I'm not very good at spreading this. Yep. Okay, are we going to put this in here? Oh,
no milk.
Not that.
Spread that for me. Go ahead and spread that.
Okay, so spread that.
Sauce. And then we'll sprinkle cheese on there.
Okay.
Which you can make cheese from food storage also.
Mm.
And then you do this 3 times. We'll do it 3 times.
Okay.
But I'm going to show you the finished product.
Okay. Yes,
It's
the magic
right-
of TV.
It's right behind me in the
All
kitchen.
right. So, yes. Go get that and show us. Okay, so now I would continue this on here like this. The next layer, while she's getting the finished one.
And here is our finished
There it
product.
is.
Your tofu lasagna.
And
Would
we
you
get
like to taste
that.
it?
I would love to taste
Okay.
it. Yes.
And how about use the spoon?
I was going to say, sorry about all that noise. I'm going to have to use the spoon because we don't have something else. That's really good.
That's good. And you can add hamburger, chicken, frozen
delicious, in
spinach in
fact.
there. Add anything you want.
Well, thank you,
You're
Deneen.
welcome.
Another amazing
And the
demonstration.
nutritious and delicious foods with your food storage.
Thank you again.
You're welcome.
We'll be right back.